Hey everyone, welcome back for round 3 of this daily event. I'm gonna go ahead and check to see what he's playing to choose whether or not to mulligan based on that. Did I miss it? Oh, there's underscores maybe? What's his name again? Underscore VAE. Oh, here he is. And he's playing Delver with these cards. Oh, he's playing Battle. Okay. Understandable. Yeah. Should have looked here first, I guess. He's already mulliganed, and yeah. Alright, well, sand is neither good nor bad against that. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it doesn't really do much. This, I'm gonna assume, is mostly a dead card. I don't know, he did have like Delvers, but yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna give this a try and see what happens here. Here's already mulligan, so it's probably not gonna be too aggressive, you mean. And there's very little we can do about his nuts draw. That's a good draw. Get a mountain. I think maybe we just get island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus another ramp spell, plus solemn. So there are a lot of blue sources. I'm just trying to decide the likelihood of me drawing another blue source before I get to 6 mana. Yeah, I think it's high, pretty high, so it's the thing. I mean, we can always just lead with this one if we have to, obviously, and get blue. But were it to get countered or something, that would be unfortunate. But given that we have the Whip Flare and he seemed to be mixing in some aggressive elements into his battle deck. God, probe, so lucky. Yeah, I mean, I really won't complain about any other card than Battleoids, since it's the only one that really matters, since it literally says I win the game on it. It's playing 241 plus 5 plus 4. So 250 exactly. It's kind of a lot. It seems like they normally play around 220. It's playing like 30 extra. It's kind of strange to see, actually, because I mean 30 cards, that'll reduce your odds of drawing battle by a lot. I mean, I know you're already playing 220, but an additional 30 still reduces it by a noticeable margin, I'm sure. But, you know, then again, most of the time when they're playing battle, they're just here to have fun, so I'm sure there just wasn't a card, much less 30, that he could cut. I myself want to build Battle Pod, because the frustrating thing is when playing pod is that you're like, man, I really wish that I could pod for this card that exists that happens to be very good in this one situation. But 2 dead cards is pretty funny. But I don't have it. But if you're playing Battle Pod, I figure you just play 2 copies of everything. That way, so even if you draw 1 copy of it, you still have the other one to go get, and you have every single card to go get in any situation you might need it. Plus, it has an awesome name in Battle Pod. Two dead cards. It's pretty funny. I mean, we did already see Delver, so we know they're not dead, but maybe he's just doing that partially to be funny, obviously. But, Overhyped Blue Mythic, yeah, it's pretty funny too. But also maybe to get us to board these out when they're actually not quite as bad as all that. Kind of strange that he didn't just sack this into turn. Go ahead and cast this. Get, yeah, sure, blue, I guess. Maybe we should have got it. No, blue's fine. Yeah, cycle a spell bomb. Got our Growth. We have 0 graveyard interaction anyway, so relevant. There you have it. If you do, we are drawing dead to Karn. No, can't even. Well, now if we draw a land, we could draw Karn. Or if we draw Karn, we could draw land. Well, we have outs now. We have battle, we have outs. 1 out. It's a large part of the reason why you play Karn, because if you don't have an out, Karn probably is. I'll just restart the game. Hard ponder decision, I guess, for him. It's like, dude, if battle's not there, just shuffle. It's not a hard decision. I guess having probed us and knowing our hand, he might have a little bit harder decision. Chose not to shuffle, so apparently whatever he found is good enough. Man, he could be going really big this game. I think we're just gonna Frost Titan. Keep that tap down, maybe? Yeah, that doesn't seem horrible. Plus, I don't know what type of removal he could have. But Frost Titan's a little bit more protected than Primeval. I mean, well, found something better than Metamorph, so certainly is either going to be, you know, an answer or something reasonably good, I have to assume. He's got still 7 mana left, so 5. Search your library for a card and put that card into your hand. Okay, so he's gonna go get battle. Can actually just, I think we can just kill him pretty easily. Well, he might have a way to kill us all. Oh, maybe he's good. Maybe he went and got that instead. Alright. Trying to see if our play changes based on him having Liliana. Like, kinda think it does. We don't care about him plussing it. Yeah, I think we just primeval. Well, he can cast this out of his graveyard for 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, just really don't want him to be able to do that. So I think we are going to do this. Then he makes us discard. Yeah, we'll have to attack this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, no, we don't necessarily. We can just let him edict us because we'll primeval titan the following turn, and go get Ink Moth. Yeah, it seems like Tempo Mastery will shine quite a bit in this matchup. Even though I kind of do agree with him that it's definitely overhyped, but this deck is the type of deck that you want to be playing it in. I think, like, seems particularly strong in this deck. Your turns usually, I mean, it's either explore or when you are someone who's ramping, so you can cast it relatively often, even if you just have to cycle it. But also, when you have Titans, you know, taking extra turns with Titan in play is particularly good, particularly strong. Snapcaster, Ponder. Looking for answers. Alright, so if he Liliana's us, yeah, I think we still discard Whip Flare. Second Titan might matter, I don't know, or technically fourth, I guess. Well, we found a way to kill it. Chose not to shuffle, so thragtusk. Interesting. Gonna do this. We're going to get Kessig Wolfrun and Ink Moth, and we're not going to Rampant Growth or Whip Flare because we want to be able to activate Ink Moth and sack it if he tries to Liliana us. But he's gonna untap and get to cast Increasing Confusion, or Ambition rather. Among other things. I mean, he pondered and kept, so might have other plans, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3. So if he just waits 2 turns and just continues dealing with our threats, he can just flash this back and cast it in the same turn, which might be reasonable, or you can just cast it and get a 3 mana removal spell. He's in pretty good position. I think I like his position more than I like ours, actually. He Liliana's us. We're gonna activate Ink Moth, sack it. Yeah, like even just if he flashes this back and gets like battle and like tribute to hunger or Doomblade, like it doesn't matter what the other card is, like just something to kill this. We're in a pretty bad shape at that point. At that point, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could get, yes, he could still get battle in like Doomblade or battle Tragic Slip. Like, he's got a lot of options. He could just choose to not worry about that. Choosing to not worry about this seems wrong, but yeah, just kill that. That 2 damage probably won't matter, I'm guessing. Primeval. Sure, I'm gonna get a Cavern and a Glimmer Post, because I think our life totals are less important. Might have counters, and it might actually be relevant. Thin. Pass. He's certainly going to cast Battle, and probably something else as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll have 10 mana afterwards. Maybe he got... Did he tutor for this instead? Just mystical teachings it? Mystical teachingsing it up? I guess tutor for a card and then tutor for... Maybe he's gonna take that. That's pretty sick. Well, we're gonna take some extra turns because we can't really let him just untap with all these things. Thin out the last couple cards of our deck. Yeah, trying to even think what our outs are here, honestly. Like, Karn is the only card that gives us much game, but even then, like, Nicobolas is pictured battling a planeswalker, battling all the planeswalkers when it was released for a reason. Karn, while probably the Prince of Planeswalkers doesn't beat the King. I mean, we could, yeah, obviously Karn and kill the Nicobolas, but we'll lose to the Primeval, and he can still go get battle. So, I mean, yeah, we're dead. Like, very, very dead. Like, I like his deck. The way he played it, it's pretty cool. Like, stringing these is a pretty cool thing to do. Like, when you have double Gilded Lotus, I guess that's a possibility. I wasn't even considering that. probably doesn't come up that often, I'm guessing, but when it does, it's very, very powerful. Yeah, so we're gonna be... we can just concede at this point. I don't really need to see much out of his deck. Gonna board in, trying to be a bit more aggressive. The gates definitely come in. I think we want like all of our threats, and if he ends up aggroing us out somehow, so be it. I'll be less upset about that than other things. Cut Glimmer Post, I guess. Maybe I'll cut another one. Or no, I'll play Farseek. Yeah, I like that. We will play first. Yeah, I think, yeah, this hand's fine. I think we need to put him under a little bit more pressure than we were able to with our first draw. Which, you know, I wasn't positive about that first draw, but it definitely didn't seem all that bad. Yeah, we'll get island. So if Farseek can't get greens, could end up costing us a little bit this game, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be able to cast nothing. So yeah, we kind of have to shuffle this away. Well, yeah. It's unfortunate because Karn's obviously very good in this matchup, but I don't think we can warrant keeping that, not being able to cast anything for the next. Like, we have plenty of threats with this hand. Is he land screwed? Yeah, we'll definitely throw that out. Hopefully it'll resolve. Start making us some creatures. Yeah, having green suns with like so few targets is kind of awkward. No, that's a good draw. I'm gonna go ahead and get green mana, forest, make a wolf, attack, pass the turn. This is an interesting one. A lot of people have tried this in various control decks, but I mean it is like pretty reasonable value no matter what you end up revealing for such a minimal cost, but it's just like it's kind of similar to this in a way. Like it just adds a layer of variance to your deck that, you know, isn't necessarily necessary. Like sometimes you need to sometimes you need a creature, sometimes you need a land, and sometimes you need to gain a life, and you have very little control over which one you get. It's kind of interesting that he didn't try and just block to preserve his life total, but he could have other plans for this mana. And yeah, the best draw for us will be a land, since that would kill him with Temporal Mastery if it resolved. Attack with everything. That works. And take an extra turn, maybe? Well, that was a very, very quick one. And let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I still like this composition, I think. Oh yeah, Ancient Grudge. I forgot to board that in. That one's important. Yeah, too late. I very much meant to board that one in. I think he's gonna have a ton of artifacts in his deck of 250 cards. Yeah, obviously we're mulliganing. Not enough lands in that one. This one's much, much better. Ramp spell into Solemn. Sure, we'll lead with this. Drawing the negates, pretty good. Able to counter Battle of the Wits. Would be strong. But yeah, we're definitely ramping. Through another Solemn, even more ramp. Gonna draw some cards. Yeah, I figured he had that when he tapped this accidentally for a red. Could have just been considering casting that main phase, but for some reason I felt like he had duress and he just tapped it for the wrong color of mana. We'll go get an island here. And he's again missing land drops. Well, that's not bad. Makes me wonder if he configured his mana right. 250 card deck with the cards that he's playing. Seems like to me that this would be a 25 or 26 land deck, so let's say 26 out of 60 times 250. Needs to be playing about 108 land. I wonder if he did so. Well, definitely gonna attack, I think. Yeah. I mean, letting him draw land. Isn't the best, but it's gonna get to block sometime. He has Sever, which is very much something we should note. Because getting Wormcoil severed isn't happy. 1, 2, 3, 4 Solemn. And I think we'll choose to deal him a poison damage over Rampant Growthing. Augur. Very welcome. Since that's not Battle of Wits. And he missed. Well, this time he didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still pretty far off from casting that though. Gain a life. This guy. Slay with everything. Maybe I should have Rampant Growth before attacking. Well, doesn't matter. I don't know why I didn't block there. He's missing a land drop and not just doing this main phase to try and draw a land. Maybe he has plans? Let's see what we find here. Oh yeah, this is great. No. I'm concerned. He's got to have a removal spell now, I feel. So I don't want to not poison him as much as possible. Yeah, so he's just gonna kill the worm coil. Probably kill the poison land too, then. Yeah. That makes sense. It's getting close to being able to flashback, sever the bloodline, and cycle / benefit from his temporal mastery. Possibly next turn, but he's also potentially dead any turn to the Kessig Wolf Run. Blaze Land is pretty good. Okay, so he's taking 6. He's taking 6. So if we pump this one, we have to pump it for 1 and then 4 more. So let's just see how much that will leave us with. 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we wouldn't be able to cast Garrick. So I don't like that. But if we just do it for the full amount, then he has to kill that. And yeah, I like that. Because if he kills a token, he'll still die. So he'll have to kill Solomon. Okay. That's strange. Is he actually so low that he couldn't have just killed the Kessig? Yeah, we'll draw a card. Well, now he's definitely going to be very, very low, so he can sever. Well, he didn't have a land, I guess. Searching for answers instead. Ooh, Blasphemous Act. Nice. Can we poison him? Oh no, he killed Ink Moth. Okay, that's right. So yeah, we'll ponder. We will shuffle. Ponder again. Ooh, Karn. I like Karn. If we Karn, what do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 6. Could take his only red. We could also take his only green. Green, it gives him access to Beast from Within. Yeah, well, we're not shuffling and we are drawing Karn. I think we're definitely casting Karn too. Is that right? Is that better than Wolf? 7. 1 off, casting both. If we cast and make a wolf, he's forced to answer the wolf. He has 4 cards. So tempted to. He's been struggling with mana the whole game. So tempted to take his red or his green. I'm not sure what red is for that will kill a Karn on 3. I'm kind of think. Then again, I would also just like to have the save the Karn. Yeah, I think we want to save the Karn in case he has battle as a surprise. I mean, well, he conceded to that one, so. Yeah, he was saying that he felt like this was a pretty good matchup for him, that he just had some horrendous draws, which, you know, could very well be the case, but when you play 250 cards, you know, your draws are going to be, you know, they're going to vary quite a bit, and your sideboard's not going to impact the sideboarded games nearly as much, obviously. So, I mean, those things are like very much things that need to be considered. But you know, it's kind of enjoyable playing against things like battle in the Type 2 metagame, because you really do have to play around everything. So, I mean, I very much prefer limited to constructed, and this kind of gives you more of a limited feel because their deck list can literally contain anything, and that's kind of how you have to play in limited. But anyway, that was a fun round, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in round 4.